But at the Sitanala leper hospital, she wasn't even wearing a hat. This was a visit she herself had particularly asked to make, for the hospital specializes in eradicating the disease and, even more important, in rehabilitating leprosy patients. Dr. Teteresa, the director, explained to the princess that great stigma was still associated with leprosy, and one of his main tasks was to try and change this. Indeed, the doctor was hoping that the very presence of the princess, chatting easily with patients and unconcerned about close contact, would help to alter public attitudes to victims of this often disfiguring disease. Outside, 62-year-old Jayanudu was waiting for the princess to appear and to try her hand at bowls. He'd come here for treatment almost 30 years ago from his home in West Java, and 12 years later, cured, but with his hands badly crippled, had moved into the hospital village on the edge of these paddy fields. His wife, whom he both met and married here, has also been cured of leprosy. And so is their son, who decided to stay with them in the village. Over 1,000 people live and work in this community. Most of them former leprosy patients. They lead as normal a life as possible. The emphasis is on self-help, on providing for themselves rather than relying on government handouts. And Jayanudu himself does make a little extra money by using his bekchak to taxi people round the village. He's not really interested in bowls. What he wanted was a chance to see the princess and be as close to her as possible. He certainly achieved that. Here in the Commonwealth War Cemetery lie some 1,200 people who did not survive the Japanese invasion or who were killed during Indonesia's War of Independence. Defense attaches joined the Prince in remembering and honoring those who died.